Hi there, welcome to your yoga class. My name is Regina, and I'm so honored you've chosen to step onto your mat and practice with me today. Let's go ahead and start in a comfortable seat. Eyes gently closed. Tuning into your breathing. Taking these first few moments of class to settle into your body, settle into your experience. Narrow down your focus to this breath, this inhale, this exhale. Starting to really feel the wave-like motion of the breath. Filling up from the low belly up to the chest on the inhale. And then the breath leaves as the chest and then the belly start to draw back in. Maybe tuning in and focusing so much on your breathing, on this wave-like pattern of breath, that other thoughts, other stresses, other worries, other things that you're thinking about that are coming after class, whatever it may be, right, they just start to fade into the background. Getting really present in the here and now. This breath, this inhale, this exhale. And when we start to move and go through our practice, it's the same process, the same focus, this breath, this breath. This breath. And gently blinking your eyes open. Let's start by interlacing the fingers. Turn the palms out and squeeze your biceps toward each other as you reach through the arms. So rounding through the upper back. Take a deep breath in here. And feel the expansion of that space between the shoulder blades, the upper ribs, the back of the ribs. Feel them expanding as you inhale. As you exhale, press the palms forward even more. And then with an inhale, lift your chest, lift the arms up, biceps in line with the ears. Keep drawing your bottom ribs down, even as you reach up through the heels of your palms. Keep the jaw soft, eyes relaxed, and let the arms do all the work here. Squeeze your fingers together, and without moving your arms or hands, feel like you're trying to pull your fingers apart. And take a deep breath into the upper back. Exhaling, release the hands behind you. Interlace the fingers and knuckles reach down towards the floor as you lift up through your chest. And squeeze the space between your shoulder blades. That'll give you a little more lift through the top ribs. Now expanding the upper chest here with that inhale. One more like that. Big breath in. And exhaling, release the hands. I'll do that one more time. Interlace your fingers and look at which fingers go on top naturally and switch so that the opposite finger goes on top. When it feels weird, you're probably doing it right. And turn your palms forward. Squeeze the biceps in toward each other and then reach through the palms as you round through the upper back. Take a deep breath. Exhaling, press the palms forward even more. And then with your next inhale, bring the arms up. Maybe biceps in line with the ears if they'll go there. And if they don't make it that far back, that's fine. Just keep squeezing the biceps in toward each other, drawing your bottom ribs down, and then reach up through the palms. Big breath in. Exhaling, release your hands behind you. Interlace the fingers. Knuckles reach down towards the floor and then lift up through your chest. Maybe feeling a stretch in the front of your shoulders, the top of the chest. One more big breath in here. Exhaling, release. All right, let's come on to hands and knees. And once you get here, grip the floor with your fingertips, roll the biceps forward and squeeze your forearms in toward each other. Then you can start to move forward and back, warming up into the wrists. Make sure you're pressing the floor away, so setting up that strong foundation in the hands. And just go to wherever you get nice sensation in the forearms and wrists to get the blood flowing there, get them warmed up. Now start to make some big circles, shoulders around wrists. And then switch directions. Articulating through the palm, right? Each knuckle where the finger meets the palm. One more time, and then come on back to center. And we'll start with a little spine balancing here. Reach your right leg back and left arm forward. Right, press into the right hand. Draw low belly away from the floor. Press back through the right heel. Lift the leg and the arm a little higher. And then switch sides. Right knee down, left hand down. And the right arm and left leg reach away from each other. Press in the left hand to rise up out of the shoulder, reach through the back heel. Try and straighten the arm in the air. Inhale, lift them a little higher. One more lift. And exhale, go ahead and place it all down. All right, curl the toes, walk your hands forward, come on into your plank pose. Welcome to your first plank of the practice. Pressing your palms down, still rotating the biceps forward. Grip the floor with your fingertips. And return to that wave-like sensation of the breath. Still tuning into that full inhale and soft exhale. Take one more breath in. And with your exhale, send your hips up and back for downward facing dog. The heels reach down towards the floor here. Maybe you can start to lift your toes up off the floor. Even if they don't lift up, just that action helps to engage the muscles of the lower leg. And then press the front of your mat away with your hands. Open up into the shoulders. Enjoying a few moments of stillness, a few moments of quiet here. And then looking forward, walk your feet up to the top of your mat. Have your feet hip distance. And just lower down over your legs. You can interlace hands in the elbows, elbows reaching down towards the floor. Maybe sway the torso a little side to side. Just finding what feels good in your body as we start to move into some flow here. Now release the hands down and rolling up through the vertebrae. Draw the belly in. Inhale, come all the way up to stand and then reach up through your arms. Pause at the top here. Press your palms together. Lift your pubic bone up towards your belly button and draw bottom ribs down. Bottom ribs in. And then reach up even more through the shoulders here. Shoulders may come up by the ears, and that'll help to lengthen the side body. Take a deep breath. And exhale, lower on down. You can bring your palms to your shins. If your fingers can come down to the floor easily, do that. And then reach your chest forward as the sit bones stretch back behind you. Nice length through the spine here. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Torso parallel to the floor. Exhale, lower. One more like that. Inhale. Stretch your chest forward. Exhale, lower. This time, step your left foot back, knee to the floor, and rise on up to your low lunge. Take an inhale. And with your exhale, sink the hips a little lower toward your front heel. Now still press your palms together here. Get the arms really straight. And reach up through the hands. Inhale. And exhale, open to the right. Right arm reaches back, left fingertips forward. And so an open twist. Inhale, back up through center. And with your exhale, bring your right fingertips down to the floor or a block. Right, and stretch your left arm up and over. Big side bend for the left side here. Inhale, back up, lunge. Exhale now. Plant your left hand. Curl the left toes. And we're going to take it right back into Wild Thing. So come to the outer edge of your left foot and step the right foot behind you. Staying on the toes, left leg is straight. And inhale, reach the right arm up and over. Big breath in here. And then looking towards the front of your mat, step your right foot back up. Move slowly here. Nice and slow. Right arm can reach forward. Place your right foot next to your left hand. Inhale, come up to your crescent lunge now. Sink down into the hips. Big breath in. And then exhaling, fingertips come down for your warrior 3 prep. So you're on the right foot, left leg stretches back behind you. Torso parallel to the floor, still reaching the chest forward. And exhale, left foot comes down next to the right. Lower down over your legs. Inhale, roll on up. Come up to standing. Reach the arms tall. Press the palms together. And exhale back down. Inhale, hands to the shins or fingertips to floor. Stretch your chest forward. Big breath in. Exhale, lower down over your legs. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lengthen. Stretch your chest forward. Nice traction through the spine. Exhale, down. And then step your right foot back. Knee to the floor. Inhale, rise up. Arms reach towards the ceiling. And with your exhale, hips settle down. Inhale, lengthen through the side bodies. Exhale, open into your twist. Left arm reaches back, right fingertips forward. And inhale, back up. And exhaling, left fingertips down this time, right arm up and over. Take a big breath and expand the right side of your rib cage here. And with your exhale, send your hips to the right. Right fingers reach left, deep in the stretch. And then inhaling, come back up. Exhale, right hand plants. Curl the right toes, lifting the knee, come onto the outer edge of your right foot, and then step your left foot back behind you for Wild Thing. You can stay on the toes here to lift the hips, and then reach your left arm up and overhead. Inhaling back through your side plank. Left foot will come to the front of your mat. Up next to your right thumb, move slowly with control. Place it forward and inhale, come on up. Big breath in, reach up through the arms. And exhaling, fingertips come down. Warrior 3 prep, right leg reaches back. Inhale. And exhale, right foot comes down to meet the left. Lower down over your legs. And inhale, roll all the way up. Arms rise. Exhale, back down. Inhale, torso parallel to the floor. Exhaling, step back, plank pose. Pause and plank. Press the floor away, roll your biceps forward. Curl your pubic bone towards your belly button so the low back stays long. Let's spin the heels to the right. Left arm lifts up. And you can bring your left arm up and over your ear. And flex your bottom foot, the right foot. You really want to keep that lateral arch nice and strong. Inhale. Exhale, left hand down. We'll move through a push-up. All right, chaturanga. Plank pose. Spin the heels left. Right arm reaches up and over the ear. Lift the hips a little higher away from the floor. Take a big breath in. And exhale, right hand down. Lower through your chaturanga. Pause there. Just for a breath. And exhale. Slowly come all the way down. All right, bring your left forearm kind of at a 45-degree angle at the top of your mat here. Inhale, reach your right arm back. And exhale, switch. Right hand comes across. Left hand reaches back. And again, left forearm across. Inhale, right arm reaches. Exhale. Inhale. One more time each side. Left arm at 45 degrees. Reach the right arm back. And exhale, right arm comes across. Left arm reaches back. And exhale. Slowly release. Hands under shoulders. Make your way back to downward facing dog. All right, inhale, stretch your right leg up, left heel reaches down. And pressing your chest back towards a standing leg. Inhale, come forward, draw your right knee to the upper right arm, high as it'll go. Press the floor away, lift your right heel a little higher, and then cross it over to the left side. And then turning the instep of your left foot down, reach your right leg straight out, left arm up. Hold here, lift the right leg a little higher. Then exhale, place it down. Fallen triangle. Rotate your torso up towards the ceiling. And then with your exhale, left hand comes down, right foot to the outside of your right pinky. Right, for lizard lunge. I'm going to sink down into your hips, lifting your chest. A nice big stretch on the front of that left thigh. Inhale, reach your right arm back. Place the left knee on the floor. And then bending the knee, catch your left foot with your right hand. Press back through the foot first to open up into the right chest and shoulder. And then if you have a little more room to move into the thigh stretch, you can bring your left forearm down and start to pull left foot towards your heel. Inhale, release the left foot. Don't let it slingshot, right? Place it down mindfully. Now coming up, reach your right arm forward, lift the left knee off the floor, and we're going to bring it through into a pistol squat. 1, and send it back. Sink down into your hips. 2, left foot comes forward, and back. And last time, 3, left foot comes through, and then roll onto your back. Left leg goes straight up towards the ceiling, right heel reaches forward, so you're in an abdominal pose. Press your low back down into the floor. Try and lift the shoulder blades up off the floor, and now reach through the legs. Inhale, lift your shoulders a little higher. Exhale, they come down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. That's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, last one, 10. Reach, fingers towards the right foot, and release. Draw your knees into your chest. Rock around a little bit here on your back. And then keeping the right knee bent, extend the left leg, and then rock up so you're back into your pistol squat, and reach the left foot back. Come up into your lunge. Inhale. And exhale, warrior 2. Take a breath in. Exhale, sink deeper into the right thigh. Inhale, right arm reaches back. Inhale, back up, warrior 2. And then side angle. Right hand comes down inside the right foot, left arm stretches up and over. Take a breath in. And exhaling, both hands down, step your right foot back. Plank pose. Spin the heels to the right. Inhale, left arm rises. Side plank. As that left hand comes down, make your way through a chaturanga. You can always place your knees on the floor. Inhale, back up to plank. Spin the heels left. Right arm up and over. Inhale. Exhale, right hand down. Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Now pause here for a moment, holding your up dog. Bend the elbows, pull the head of the arm bones back. Then exhale, downward facing dog. Slowing down the heart rate, slowing down the breath here. And breathing in and out through the nose, nice and slow. Then inhale, left leg rises. Draw left knee to upper arm. Press the floor away. You're in your plank pose here with that left knee, maybe touching the left shoulder. Bring it over to the right. And before you come into your fallen triangle, pause here for a moment with the left leg straight out. Try and keep it parallel to the floor. Inhale. And exhale. Left foot comes down. Sweep that right arm up and over your ear. Chest towards the ceiling. Right hand down. And place your left foot outside the left pinky for your lizard lunge. Move around a little bit, opening up into the hips. Lift your chest, press back through the right heel. And then reach your left arm back. Gently place the right knee on the floor, bending the knee. Grab hold of your foot. And then press the foot back to open up through the chest. And you feel a stretch in the left shoulder. If you have more room for the thigh stretch, Right forearm comes down and start to pull the foot in toward your hip. And slowly unwinding. Come back up onto your right hand. You can place it a little wider to the outside of your mat so your right leg has room to go through. Stretch your left arm forward, and now 3 times. Right foot comes through. Pistol squat, and back. 2, forward, and back. Number 3, forward. Roll onto your back. Right leg rises, left leg stretches forward. And lift your shoulder blades off the floor. And 10 pulses. Inhale. 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 That's 5. Halfway there. 6. 7. You got this. 3 more. 8. 9. 10. Last one. Hold. Lift the shoulder blades a little higher. And release. Knees into your chest. And then keeping the left knee bent, extend the right leg, rock on up into your pistol squat, and then step the right foot back. Inhale, lunge. Now exhale, warrior 2. Sink down into your left hip. Strong arms here, squeezing the muscles of the arms into the bone so that the arms are really straight. Lots of energy moving through them. Inhale. Left arm reaches up and back. Exhale into your side angle. Left hand down, right arm up and over the ear. Take a breath in. Exhale, step back, plank pose. Spin your heels to the right. Inhale, stretch your left arm up. Hold here. Right? Maybe you can start to take hold of your left foot and start to straighten it, a little or a lot. Maybe you can lift it up. Slowly release the left foot. Make your way through plank, chaturanga. Inhale up. Second side. Start in your side plank. Bend your right knee and maybe you just hold here. All right, this is a great place to start. If you can start to take hold of the foot and extend the leg, that's fine too. Wherever you're at, make sure you're breathing smoothly and calmly. Releasing right foot if you got it. Make your way through plank, chaturanga, upward facing dog. And exhale back. Downward facing dog. All right, gently place your knees on the floor. Setting up for camel pose. So your options for camel, you can bring your palms right onto the top of your hips and squeeze your elbows together behind you to lift up through the chest. If this is going well and you'd like to take it a little bit deeper, right, you can curl the toes, lifting the heels a little higher, and reach back and grab your heels and lift your chest from there. If that still is going well and you want to take it one step deeper, you can place the tops of your feet on the floor. Again, reach back and grab your heels. This will deepen the back bend. Whichever option you're choosing, make sure your chest is lifting up. You can have your chin onto your chest, or if it feels okay, you can let the head relax back. And slowly releasing that. Have a seat on your heels. Close your eyes. And just take a moment to feel the effects of that deep back bend. Notice how your breath is a little deeper. Maybe your heart is beating a little faster. And then gently blinking open the eyes. You can just swing your feet off to one side. I'll turn to face the camera. You can face whatever way you like on your mat. And we'll do a cow face pose. We'll start with your left knee stacked on top of the right. And both sit bones grounded as best as you can. Now this may be enough sensation for you already, and if so, please stay here and honor that. If you'd like a little deeper sensation, you can start to bring your chest forward. Totally optional. Only if your hips are wanting more sensation. But notice when we get into poses that give us a lot of sensation, there's a tendency to kind of grip, right? To contract in. So if that's what you're experiencing, maybe try backing off just a little bit so that you can soften into it. So you can breathe deeper. Notice how a deeper breath can affect the body, helping create some space in the tight spots. Creating a sense of calm, maybe even a sense of ease, even in the midst of a lot of sensation. And then staying in this hip stretch, bring your left hand out to the side and reach your right arm up and over. Lots of side bends today, opening up into the ribs, making space for deeper breath. And inhaling back up. Go ahead and plant this left foot on the floor just to the outside of your knee. And taking a little deeper twist here, you can wrap your right elbow around the left knee and lift up through your chest. Right, for a deeper twist, hook the elbow to the outside of the knee. And if you've been here before and know that binding is an option, right, you can start to bend your right elbow, bringing the right hand through, and grabbing your left hand behind. Again, totally optional, totally unnecessary. Find the place that gives you the amount of sensation that allows you to breathe smoothly and calmly while still getting a stretch. All right, unwinding from whatever twist you chose. Switch the legs. Now it'll be left knee on the bottom, right knee on top. Feel both sit bones evenly weighted on the floor. And stopping here if this is enough stretch for your hips. If you have more room to move forward, you can start to bring your torso down over the legs. And inhaling. And coming back up if your torso is leaning down. Bring your right hand out from your hip. Left arm this time stretches up and over. And take a deep breath, expanding the left side of your ribs. Inhaling back up. This time placing your right foot to the outside of the knee for your twist. That can be wrapping the elbow around, hooking the elbow to the outside. Or even taking a bind if that's available. And the right option here for you is the one that again allows you to breathe smoothly, calmly, deeply. And unwinding from whichever option you chose. I'll turn on my mat. You can stay where you're at if you like. Stretch the legs forward and make your way into a forward fold. So what I'd like you to do, if you can't come all the way down just yet, right, that's totally fine. You can grab your feet, have the knees bent, and grab your feet and just lift your chest. And then start to walk your feet forward to the place where you can keep your spine long, your chest reaching forward, and get some sensation in the hamstrings. If you have the room to straighten your legs, still keeping the chest reaching forward, spine long, then go for it. Now wherever you're at, feel the breath moving through the back of your body. Feel the breath expanding the ribs. And feel a softening on the exhale. Using these forward folds as a moment of introspection, a moment of calm and quiet. And then rolling on up through the spine. And making your way back for Shavasana. Separating your feet wide. Palms turn up. And then returning to that focus on the breath, focus of the journey of the breath through the body. And the expansion on the inhale. And the drawing in on the exhale. Start to deepen your breathing, wiggling fingers and toes. Sweep your arms up and overhead, full body stretch here. Draw your knees to your chest. Give your legs a big hug. And making your way up to seated. Taking a moment with palms together and head bowed. Taking a moment to feel gratitude for these bodies and all they do for us. And I have so much gratitude to you for making it to your mat and practicing with me today. Thank you so much. Have a lovely day.